We get a lot of questions and comments, emails, all about how to cut the lace. It seems really daunting when you first get it, and I want to be able to show you guys how you can do it super simple, and all you need is just a sharp pair of scissors and confidence. All right, so when we're going to start, the ear tab part is going to be probably the more difficult area to cut. What I want to do is just drape that hair over, and then I'm going to start cutting that lace. I really like doing this starting with this dark hair because you can really see that line here to follow. By placing my finger underneath, I'm just kind of sliding the scissors, really using the tip of the scissors. We are going to remove the baby hairs on this one, so what I'm going to start doing is pulling those baby hairs forward to cut through. This is probably going to be the most daunting and scary part because you're going to actually be cutting that hair, but know that really it's not going to change anything about the wig. You're just going to remove those baby hairs. And now we made it through the scary part, and we're just going to finish off now that we don't have any baby hairs on the hairline. I really suggest using a smaller scissors for this. That way you feel like you have a little bit more control. And who doesn't want more control in their lives? Am I right? This is what it will look like once you have cut that lace. Especially when you are cutting those baby hairs, you may have grabbed a couple of hairs along the way, which is totally fine. My suggestion though is when you are actually pulling that hair out, start at the bottom and then you work your way up, because you really want to make sure that you're not grabbing right from the top, because that's when you will start creating some tangles. Little shedding is totally normal. And you've got a beautiful little hairball. Next up, we're going to talk about when you want to leave the baby hairs on. Just like the other lace cutting, what we're going to do is start at those pesky ear tabs. Make that circle around. When I got my very first wig purchase ever, I ordered a lace front and a non-lace front, and I went live on Facebook. I had no idea what I was doing. It was one of those moments where I really found out that wigs could be customized in such a specific way, but I was terrified to actually cut the lace. Now that I'm getting to these baby hairs, this is where you're going to actually find it's going to be a little easier than when you want to remove the baby hairs, because you're not cutting into that hair at all. So what I'm doing is just draping those baby hairs back, and I really like this style because the baby hairs aren't too wild. Sometimes they can be very curly, but this one, they're nice and straight. So we're just draping that hair, sliding that scissors, and finishing. You're gonna be such a pro at this. I'm already so proud of you. Look at you go. We're doing this together. I believe in you. You've got this, girl. All right, and we're going to do that loop around. We're almost done. We are at the finish line, and complete. So same thing like that other wig, I'm just going to start pulling towards the ends and then working my way up to see if we had any sort of shedding. Again, totally normal. This is what that hairline will look like once it's complete. It does have those baby hairs that you can style, do as you please with them. Now we're going to talk about how to cut off those ear tabs on your wig. This is going to be one of those things that really changes the wig for you. I really love the idea of having them there because it kind of shows you exactly where to wear them. However, if you wear glasses, if you need to wear a mask for any reason, it's really nice to have those off. And for me, I love to be a side part queen. And suddenly I now have an ear tab covering my ear, which could be really uncomfortable after a while. So let's snip those babies off. So this is what the ear tab looks like. All of this is free game to cut off. You just don't want to go past this clip. So this is something you can really customize to yourself, knowing how much you need to cut off. So what I'm going to do is now just flip this over, and I'm going to section this part out. And I'm going to, it'd be really nice if you could use a comb, but you know what? We're gonna use the tools we have. So I'm separating this part out. I'm seeing where that tab is, and then I will just verify on that other side. Try to make the line as straight as possible. Always starting with a little and then working your way up is a good idea because you obviously can't go back once you've done this. Now that that hair is out of the way, I'm going to grab my sharp scissors here and we're going to start cutting. Everybody deep breath. is always a little frightening, but it won't do anything to the construction of your wig. I'm going to grab my wig brush here and start gently detangling that hair and pulling out any that may have been trimmed when we were cutting those ear tabs off. You can do this on both sides of the wig. However, if you know that you prefer to wear it to one side, you can only cut that one side. So now if I want to slide her over, I'm just going to do this, and now my ear is not covered anymore, which is much more comfortable to wear. And now you are a lace cutting pro. If you aren't quite ready to do it yet though, know that we do offer a free lace cutting service, which we've always loved to provide because I know that it can be very scary when you're jumping into that world of wigs, but you got this. If you found this video helpful, I would love for you guys to click that subscribe button, ring that bell for notifications, and then comment below what sort of other wig questions do you have. We would love to answer them for you.